Welcome back to Who Died Today, where we pay tribute to the legends who've left an unforgettable imprint on our lives. Today we're shining a spotlight on four extraordinary figures who departed on October 8th throughout history. From a fearless trailblazer in the realm of sports, known for his revolutionary tactics that reshaped an entire league, to a powerful actress who captivated audiences with her fierce independence and poignant performances, these icons pushed boundaries and challenged norms. Their stories are filled with triumph, drama, and controversy, making today's episode a must-watch. So buckle up, what you'll learn about our one will leave you astounded. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. You won't want to miss our daily tributes to those who've profoundly influenced our culture. Number 5. Fernando Lamas, the dashing Latin lover with a hidden past. We begin with the enigmatic Fernando Lamas, who passed away on this day in 1982. Known for his iconic role as the charming Latin lover, Lamas was much more than a heartthrob on the silver screen. Born on January 9, 1915, in Buenos Aires, Argentina, Fernando Lamas had an impressive athletic career before entering Hollywood. He was an accomplished swimmer and almost qualified for the 1936 Olympics. This hidden talent influenced one of his standout roles as a swimming instructor in Dangerous When Wet 1953, co-starring with his future wife, Esther Williams. Lamas's personal life often made headlines. His marriage to Esther Williams was particularly famous, filled with passion and challenges. Williams once said in her memoir, "Fernando was a man with a strong sense of who he was. He loved being in control, and at times that wasn't easy." Despite this, their love endured until his death in 1982. Together, they captivated Hollywood not only with their on-screen chemistry, but with their real-life romance. Controversy was never far from Lamas. Known for his fiery temper, he had a public altercation with fellow actor Edmund Purdom, which nearly derailed his career. Yet Lamas remained unapologetic, once saying, "I'd rather be remembered for my passion than for playing it safe." He was a man of conviction, whose determination shone both in life and on screen. Though he never won an Oscar, Lamas was nominated for a Golden Globe in 1952 for The Merry Widow. Upon receiving the nomination, he remarked, "This means more to me than any Olympic medal, a testament to his deep love for acting." As we remember Fernando Lamas today, let's appreciate the layers of the man: an athlete, an actor, a lover, and celebrate his contributions to Hollywood. Number 4. Joan Hackett, the unconventional beauty with a sharp wit. Our next legend is Joan Hackett, who left us on October 8, 1983. Joan was known for her fierce independence and razor-sharp wit. Born on March 1, 1934, in East Harlem, New York, Hackett was never one to follow Hollywood's conventional standards of beauty or behavior, which set her apart early on. Before becoming an actress, Hackett worked as a model, but her true passion was acting, where her unique charm captivated audiences. Her breakthrough role in the group 1966 was followed by a memorable performance in The Last of Sheila 1973. What many don't know is that Hackett struggled with severe stage fright. In a letter to a friend, she wrote, "I'm terrified of failing, but I'm more terrified of not trying. This vulnerability adds a deeply human element to her story." Hackett's marriage to actor Richard Mulligan, known for his roles in Soap and Empty Nest, was notably private. Mulligan once said, "Joan taught me that love is in the quiet moments." Their relationship was an exception in Hollywood, marked by mutual respect and privacy. Known for her strong opinions, Hackett refused roles she found demeaning to women, even at the cost of her career. In a candid interview, she said, "I'm here to act, not to be eye candy." This defiance of the industry's norms earned her respect, but also led to her being overlooked for some major roles. Joan's career was tragically cut short by ovarian cancer. She passed away at just 49, leaving behind a legacy of resilience and integrity. In one of her last interviews, she reflected on her career, saying, "If nothing else, I want to be remembered for the times I stood up, and said no when it would have been easier to say yes. Her posthumous Golden Globe Award for Only When I Laugh 1981 was a crowning achievement, a fitting tribute to a woman who consistently defied the odds. As we remember Joan Hackett, let's celebrate her as a trailblazer who dared to be different. Number 3. Whitey Ford, the chairman of the board's untold story. From the silver screen, we now move to the baseball diamond to honor Edward Charles Whitey Ford, the legendary pitcher for the New York Yankees. Whitey, who passed away on October 8, 2020, was not just a dominant force on the mound, but a man whose legacy transcended the sport itself. Born on October 21, 1928, in New York City, Ford's nickname Whitey had nothing to do with his hair but was coined because he resembled third baseman Whitey Kurowski. His .690 career winning percentage remains the highest for a pitcher in the 20th century. But Ford's career wasn't without its darker moments. Ford admitted to doctoring baseballs later in his career, using his wedding ring to scuff the ball. In a candid interview, he confessed, "I didn't cheat to win the Cy Young, but later, I did what I had to survive." Off the field, Ford shared a close bond with Joan, his wife of 69 years. She once joked he may be the chairman of the board, but at home, he's Ed the guy who can't fix a faucet. Their love story was quiet, but lasting, a steady presence amid Ford's fame. His friendship with Mickey Mantle was legendary. Together, they were known for their wild antics, which added to the mythology surrounding the Yankees of the 50s and 60s. Ford's achievements are too numerous to list, but his Cy Young Award in 1961 and 6 World Series titles stand out. Upon his passing, fans and players alike remembered not just the pitcher, but the man who played with heart and humor. Number 2. Bert Young, the tough guy with a tender heart. Next, we pay tribute to Burt Young, who passed away on October 8, 2023. Born as Gerald Tommaso de Luise in Queens, New York, Young's life could have been a movie in itself. After serving in the Marine Corps, Young took up boxing, a skill that would later help him land his most iconic role as Paulie Panino in the Rocky franchise. But what many don't know is that Young was an accomplished painter. He once remarked, "Acting is how I make my living, but painting is how I understand my life." His work has been exhibited in galleries, adding another layer to this multifaceted artist. Young's portrayal of Paulie earned him an Academy Award nomination, but despite his success, he never forgot his roots. He remained humble, often seen around his old Queens neighborhood. Young was married to Gloria de Luise until her passing in 1974, and never remarried, famously saying, "Why settle when you've had the best?" His dedication to method acting sometimes caused tension on set. Sylvester Stallone recalled, "Burt was so deep into Paulie that he punched a hole in the wall while rehearsing, yet this commitment is what made his performances so unforgettable." Burt Young leaves behind a legacy of grit, passion, and loyalty. As we remember him, let's not forget the man behind the tough guy roles, a man with a heart as big as his talent. Number 1. Al Davis, the Maverick who changed the game. Finally, we remember Al Davis, the legendary owner of the Oakland Raiders, who passed away on October 8, 2011. Born on July 4, 1929, Davis was a football visionary who shaped the modern NFL. Davis's career began as a coach, but it was his time as Raiders owner that solidified his legacy. His motto, "Just win, baby," defined the team's fierce, rebellious spirit. What many don't know is that Davis had considered journalism before football consumed his life. Imagine a world where Al Davis was writing about the game instead of shaping it. His wife, Carol, stood by his side for 57 years. Their son, Mark Davis, now runs the Raiders, continuing the family legacy. Carol, known as the First Lady of the Raiders, was Davis's rock throughout his tumultuous career. Davis was a pioneer in hiring minority and female executives, including Art Shell and Amy Trask. His legal battles with the NFL made him a polarizing figure, but his contributions are undeniable. His Hall of Fame induction in 1992 was a fitting tribute to a man who changed the game forever. As we remember Al Davis, we honor not just the football icon, but the man who fought for what he believed in, no matter the cost. These five legends, Fernando Lamas, Joan Hackett, Whitey Ford, Burt Young, and Al Davis, may have left us, but their legacies live on. They shaped their industries in ways we're still discovering, and today we celebrate their contributions, both known and hidden. Which of these legends left the biggest impact on you? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching, and remember to keep exploring the remarkable stories behind the names.